Making this three-pointer would have won him the game, but to make sure there was no doubt, he chose to go for a dunk instead. The opposing player intentionally fouled him on the play. The crowd immediately erupted in cheers. The referee blew the whistle for a blocking foul, giving the boy one crucial free throw. But as he limped to the line on his injured right leg, he couldn't help glancing toward his father in the stands. His father was the reason that leg was injured in the first place. A week before the game, his father had fallen deep into gambling debt. To pay it off, he placed a high-stakes bet on the outcome of the game, but he knew his son was capable of leading the team to victory. So to make sure his plan would succeed, he chose a method that nearly ruined his son's career. 1 week before the game, the two were playing one-on-one in the backyard. At first, everything seemed completely normal, but when the boy went up for a dunk, his father intentionally fouled him and knocked him to the ground. When he was taken to the hospital, the diagnosis was not encouraging. He had suffered a serious injury to his right knee. The boy believed he could simply push it back into place and keep playing, but the doctor strongly advised against it. Doing so could potentially end his basketball career. Back at home, his parents argued fiercely about what happened, but by then, the damage had already been done. On game day, the boy still insisted on attending the game. More than anything, he wanted his team to win. At first, everything was going well, but just before halftime, the opposing team started a comeback. The score quickly became closer and closer. When the boy saw his father clapping excitedly in the stands, he instantly realized the entire situation had been part of his father's plan. Filled with anger, he stormed into the locker room and shouted in frustration. That's when the team doctor heard the commotion and walked in. He saw how desperately the boy wanted to help his team win, so he agreed to help him get back on the court. When the boy returned to the game with his injured right leg, his father stared in disbelief from the stands. He even stood up and quietly begged him not to play, but the boy remained determined and stepped onto the court. Seeing this, the coach immediately called a timeout and put him into the game. Because of the injury, he couldn't defend the way he used to. One simple fake move sent him to the floor, but just as the opponents tried to make a pass, his teammate jumped the passing lane and came away with a steal. The boy immediately sprinted into the paint. His teammate understood the play and delivered the pass. A three-pointer could have ended the game, but to completely destroy his father's plan, the boy drove straight to the basket for a dunk. The basket tied the game. The defender's foul gave him one free throw. Standing at the line, his eyes were filled with determination. He took a deep breath and released the ball. The shot dropped cleanly through the net.